Hey guys, Surfer here for another video, and today I will be reviewing Volume 6, Episode 4 of RWBY. Well, poor Oscar. That must have hurt. When Crow punched him in the face. Alright, okay, I want to talk about something real quick about Crow. Let's get Crow out of the way, because I have a lot to talk about. You know, this was a 13-minute episode. A lot can happen in 13 minutes. We all know that. So this is the episode aftermath of what has happened when they found the truth about Salem. So, Crow immediately, Yang just basically is angry and yells at Ozpin. Oscar, so technically they were yelling at Ozpin. And so with this, Crow punches Oscar in the face. Ow. And then Ozpin basically says he does not have a plan, and then he gets punched in the face by Crow. And then Ozpin shuts himself inside Oscar's head. Oh! Ooh, that's interesting. That's something. Crow admits something that is pretty... he basically says that no one wanted him because of his summons, because he causes bad luck. And Ozpin kind of helped him. He went to Ozpin and he worked with him and thought he could trust him and believed in him. After this, now there's no way to beat Salem because he thought there was to beat Salem. Turns out, they can't. They can't. Presumably, at this moment, they can't. My last video, I called it "There's No Hope" because of what the episode left you feeling. And basically, a past Ozpin, one of Ozpin's past lives, went to the Relic of Knowledge and asked if there was a way of beating Salem. At that time, she said no. She said there was no way. At the time. Now that we have RWBY, and then before we had Selma, who both had silver eyes, which I think that silver eyes, since if silver eyes can freeze and stop Grimm, what could it do to Salem? And that's basically where we're still left. We're still left with more questions. Some will answer. Basically, RWBY did ask the Relic of Knowledge what Ozpin is hiding. Not telling him. She just asked the truth about Salem and about Ozpin and how these two got into war with each other. Not the other stuff that's saying there could be hope. She didn't ask, is there a way to beat Salem? Maybe RWBY would have asked that. Maybe she would have gave an answer different from what a past life of Ozpin got. Maybe the Silver Eye Warriors weren't irrelevant then. You never know. And I do believe Silver Eyes is some sort of magic the gods kind of left behind and didn't give to Ozpin, or Salem didn't have. And yeah. And could Silver Eyes be the one thing that could stop Salem? Probably. We don't know that because the Relic of Knowledge didn't say. She only answered what you asked. She didn't answer other questions that you might have. You only can answer 3. I forget. It's like 100 to 1,000 years. I forget. So. And so, honestly, why Ozpin locked himself inside Oscar is because he feels guilty. He feels terrible what happened. They know the truth now. Ozpin, if you don't have a plan, how do you expect them to go marching in to stop Salem with no plan, no way to defeat her? Yeah, I'll just leave them that. Raven did say that there was no being Salem because she probably knows the truth. And also, by the way, guys, I am better. So, I'm not taking anymore, yay. So yeah. It's just Crow feels hurt because he already feels guilty about a lot of things, and because of his symptoms, he causes bad luck, and it's just a lot to have and take in at once. So, moving on, I kind of want to talk about Yang for a moment. Because we need to talk about this child, okay? Yang, I love you. I love Yang, but I feel like the only person with a rational mind at the moment is Maria, if that's even her name. I think that's her name. Maria, the old lady, and RWBY. Because RWBY didn't lash out, she didn't freak out. She stayed calm the entire time. I think RWBY's still trying to process what the hell happened. But another thing is that the fact that I forgot what I was gonna say. But I'm gonna talk about Yang. Okay, let's talk about Yang for a moment. Yang, I think she doesn't know what to do or say. We all know how Yang's personality is, so her kind of lashing out, yelling, and it's just, it kind of happened. And Raven did tell her, but Yang didn't want to believe Raven. She didn't believe at the time, but now she knows, oh, well, my mom was right about one thing. And so Yang is just very upset because she's tired of not being told the truth. She's tired of being lied to. And that's why she reacts the way she does. And Weiss and Blake are probably more sympathetic to this idea. They've been lied to, essentially. And RWBY didn't lie or outlash or do anything. She is part of there's reason why Ozpin made her team leader. And this is shown why he made her team leader. RWBY tends to make people feel like there's hope. And she has this ability that there's always another way around something. There's always hope. We shouldn't lose hope. And that's what I get the feel off of RWBY when I watch her, when I see her. It's just what this character has. And RWBY eventually, after Maria steps in and be like, okay, everyone, chill out. Yo, chill out. Your negative emotions are not good because you're going to cause grief. And she basically says, I've lived this long, I'm not going to die because of all of you people. Basically say, how old is this woman, by the way, 100? I'm really interested in what we're going to find out about her. But she basically tells them, we need to get out of the snow, and we need to find some place to rest, and we just need to calm down. Let's, we're all a little bit stressed out here. We're all a little bit crazy, so, yeah. And then after this, RWBY is giving, Oscar, the little cane little thing. Then RWBY is just having a moment. She's just trying to reassure Oscar, maybe even Ozpin that's in there, that, maybe there's a way. There's always hope. And she's basically talking to Oscar directly in this moment, where she basically says that you're still you and you're still your own person. And because Oscar says if he's just one another, Ozpin's lives like a tool to him. And RWBY says no, you're still Oscar Pine and you're still yourself. And you still can help. See, you're still a big part of all this. And Crow butts in and he's like, RWBY. He basically, I think this is what he says. He's like, RWBY, quit lying him. You know better. Basically, he's like, don't lie to the kid. He's gonna die like the rest of us. Because of Salem. That's basically why he got Crow. And then Crow's back to drinking so he can forget what he just found out. Okay. RWBY, she wanted it. This is a moment where RWBY's just trying to give people hope that everything might actually work out. Maybe there is a way to stop Salem. Maybe knowledge could be wrong about this. I think RWBY just wants to make the situation better. I don't think RWBY ever thought that the world would be like this. Back in Volume 1, she was such a different character, and you look at her now. She has grown. It's just, we haven't really got a chance to really see RWBY go through something. So, yeah. So, with this being said, they finally do get into this little place, and so we'll see next week when you watch it, see what happens. I hope next episode is longer, but I'm not done talking. This is going to be long. Okay, now, this is only part of the episode. The rest of the episode's with Salem, and Salem threw a little tantrum. Okay, let's... So, Hazel, Mercury, and Emma are coming back from Mistral, and there's Tyrion. If I faced cam right now, I would just do the birdie. Give him the middle finger. Screw you, Tyrion. I'm not trying to say the F word, but you know. Screw you, Tyrion. I really hope he dies. I want him to die. I want RWBY to take revenge and kick his ass for almost killing Crow. Okay, I don't care who kills him, actually. I just want him dead. He's so... I hate his character. At first I thought he was a little bit funny, but after he tried to poison RWBY and tried to poison Crow, I was like, I'm done. No one hurts RWBY. Protect the smile. Protect the only chance. But, so immediately you see Sam, and Hazel wants to take the blame for what happened, but in the end, it was Cinder's fault. She had to go fight Raven. And she had to go through all the shit she did. So yeah. Yep. Great. You know, Raven, you didn't have to team up with them, and all this could have been prevented. This is why I hate Cinder. I was really hoping she actually died. Having anticlimactic death like Roman Torchwick. I really want Roman to come back. I really miss him. He was a good antagonist. I liked him. Of course, they have to kill all the characters I like. Wait. Not yet. They're getting there. Oh my god. They already killed Pierre. And Penny. Oh my goodness. Who else are you going to kill? So yeah, and then we learned, let's not lie to Salem. And then Hazel then informs Salem that that Ozpin has been reincarnated. He's already in one of his new lives. And Salem tells them all to leave. And this entire time, I feel so horrible about Emerald because she's just terrified. Honestly, I think any rational person would be terrified. And I believe Emerald's not a bad person. She's not. She just got twisted in the wrong place. Yeah, And then Sam breaks all the windows because all the windows were starting to crack. And she got really mad, and that's when, she's got a little too much power, we can see. Now we know why she can't be beat. Salem can't be stopped because, one, she's immortal. Two, well, you actually probably could find a way to stop someone immortal. Everything has a weakness. You just have to find it and use it against them, and then that's how you stop it. But Salem is also has a lot of power. Not just the fact she's immortal. she has magic, and no one else besides Ospen, maybe even Ruby. Yes, Crow and Raven do have magic. They can turn into birds, but that's about it. Nothing that they can really do and use. So, yeah. And also when Salem was talking in the trailer, if you even watched the trailer, she basically talks about, you have to put me before anything else, because my plans, I forget what she says, her needs and wants, and basically everything she desires. Oh yeah, everything she desires comes first before your own selfish desires. Because you work for me and only for me, and let's not do it. Let's just, oh god, yep. We got to see Salem get mad. Oh, she wasn't too happy that Ospen's left. Okay, there's one thing I'm just still trying to figure out. Okay, you love this man, but yet you're still trying to kill him. Okay, I get you did kill him because after he was trying to leave you with all 4 of your daughters. Okay, I get that. Maybe because one of your daughters actually has magic, and Ospen was just trying to protect his children. And then Sam's like, oh, you're not leaving me. We're stuck like this. Oh, God. I wonder who was more rational, Ospen or Salem. I'm actually on the side with Ospen. But yeah. Oh, that was a messy marriage. Ooh. Woman, move on! Then again, we have to look at it. She did this to herself. You could say she wasn't educated enough to really understand, or she was naive. She was downright arrogant. Okay, she only cared about what she wanted, not about how things should have went. How everything else. So it was Salem's fault, no matter where you point the fingers. So yeah, I'm just going to point that out to you. But I just want to keep talking about RWBY Neighbors because I feel like that part of the episode was so crucial for next episode. There's no preview out yet for next episode, but I'm excited. And I'm worried about Team RWBY because, oh goodness. They just reunited last volume, and now they're all tearing each other apart. Now they're falling apart again. Does this seem familiar? Team Stark. I think I was 1-4. Ty basically tells Yang that Raven was the reason why Team Stark fell apart. I don't think it was all Raven's fault. All of them had to play, and I think after Summer died, it just pulled them apart even more. And because Summer probably was the one that kept them together, or at least tried to keep the rest of our team together. And and Crow also has a lot of blame, and everyone's just like, what? Let's just not. I feel like RWBY's gonna try to make some peace, and there's a lot of tension between everyone now, and it's just yikes. And RWBY herself, I don't think she knows what to think about this, but she's still willing to trust Ozpin, and maybe she realized there was a reason why. Maybe this was the reason why he didn't tell anyone about this, because you see what's happened. This is what Ozpin didn't want to happen. And I feel like RWBY wanted to know the truth, but yet at the same time, she wasn't sure she should have done it. I think now she regrets doing it. Ozpin has told RWBY he's made more mistakes than any man, woman, child could ever make. And he is right. Do you guys remember back in Volume 1, that Ozpin hoped they would never have to fight a war. I forget it was Volume 1 or not. But they're getting themselves into a war with Salem. And this is the war he hoped they never would have to fight. And they're in it. And maybe there's probably a lot of reasons why Ozpin let Ruby in early was because she had silver eyes. Because he needed to protect her. Because Summer was gone. And whatever happened to her probably is linked to Salem somehow. And Hazel did say that they dealt with her kind before, referring to could be referring to Silver Eyes or Rose, or just someone from the Rose, and so that's really, this was the aftermath after everything that has happened. And everyone is scattered. It's just... And I think they're all still trying to stay together. But they're having a hard time keeping each other together. And this is what's leading them to all their problems now. So, I'm going to conclude this episode 2 ways. I really did enjoy this episode. I wish it was longer. But, the next episode will be longer. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want more content like this. And also, don't forget to comment. Okay. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and feelings about this episode. And what other stuff you wanted me to talk about that I missed. And, yeah. Anyways, guys, Starfire, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!